Hey, I'm Mark with Trailer Sale Productions, and this is our review of the Kumho MT71 Mud Terrain Tire. So you may notice that this tire is actually a lot thinner than the stock tire. We actually decided to try something very new for us, which is a 255 series tire. Now the stock size tire on the Toyota 4Runner is a 265/70/17. This is a 255/75/17. It still fits on the 7.5 inch wide trail rims, but it gives us a little bit narrower track for getting down and digging into things, and it keeps the weight down. This is the only version of this tire that Kumho sells that comes in a C-load rating. This means that the plies in the tire are only 6 instead of 10. Most mud terrain tires are considered E-load. That means that they can handle heavy loads and high pressures. C-load is between standard load and E-load. This also makes it so the tire is lighter, and it also makes it so that the tire is a little bit more pliable off-road and even on the road. Running this tire at high pressures, like we do for road driving, it's just about as comfortable as most of our AT tires. So we're doing about 71 miles an hour right now, and the MT71s are pretty quiet. Having a conversation in here is not a hard thing. Now, these are brand new, so as they wear, they're going to get louder. So this being our first mud terrain, I'm very interested to see how it does with long-term wear. This is not a winter grade tire, so it does not have any silica in the compound of the rubber. This means that when it gets cold, these blocks will turn a lot harder and become very slick. So while this is not a winter tire, it is still okay for winter driving, mostly because of these deep voids, and these sipes help channel water off of the ice and help grab into it. So today we're here at Hidden Falls, and we're going to test what this tire does differently from our Falcon AT tires that we had on before. Of course, we made it up to Hidden Falls and got it all ready to go. Got all the way up to the top of Wildcat to do some filming, and of course, it decided to rain. Gotta love Texas weather. Well, at least we get to test these MT71s in the mud. So going through Hidden Falls, we found that there were actually several parts that we thought we were going to slip. There were parts where even with the AT tires that we would slip without mud. Somebody tore that all up. And there were places where even Jeeps with mud terrains were slipping, and these tires seemed to take us through all of it, no problem. We were really impressed with how it did climbing staircases and rocks in the wet and going through mud with very little sliding backwards or to the side. One of the big things about having mud terrains is being able to clear mud and rocks out of the tread. So once you get these tires spinning really good, they clear mud and any debris really easily, which allows you to use that extra biting edge of the tire's tread to grip onto anything else. Trying high-speed maneuvers on the road and off the road, we didn't feel any sidewall flex, which was one of our concerns with going to a taller tire without having that extra width. I will say, by the end of the day, we were very happy with how these performed off-road, and the first 300 miles we put on them on the road have been impressive as well, with them not being very loud and handling actually really well. The biggest thing about them is because they're so much lighter, we get that fuel economy that we had out of our AT tires, and because it's not such a stiff tire, we end up with a lot more comfortable ride on the road and off the road. We will be following up once we get a few thousand miles on these to let you know how things are wearing and how we still love or don't love these tires.